What is the most you would pay for a piece of furniture? $100? $1,000? $10,000? As shocking as a $10,000 price tag may seem for a couch or bed, believe it or not, there is designer furniture out there that costs millions upon millions of dollars. Why on earth would anyone pay so much for a piece of furniture? You may be wondering. Kicking things off with the most expensive piece of furniture ever auctioned, we have the Badminton Chest, which fetched an astounding $36.7 million when it was sold at Christie's in 2004. But why so much for a chest, you may wonder? Well, this isn't just any old storage trunk. Commissioned in 1726 by Henry Somerset, the third Duke of Beaufort, the Badminton Chest is a Rococo-style cabinet renowned for its spectacular craftsmanship and the precious materials used to create it. It took a total of 6 years for cabinet makers to complete this luxury masterpiece. The entire chest is built from majestic ebony wood and decorated with intricate marquetry floral patterns featuring ornate inlays of precious stones like lapis lazuli, amethyst, and malachite. The front doors open to reveal an interior containing a series of lacquered drawers with gilt bronze mounts. Truly fit for royalty, there are few other cabinets in existence that come close to the Badminton Chest in terms of artistry, rarity, and value. Next up on our tour of ridiculously expensive furnishings, we have the Dragon's Chair, which set back an unnamed buyer $27.8 million when it sold at auction through Sotheby's in 2017. So you may be wondering, what's with the name? Well, one look at this chair and there's no question where it got its fiery moniker from. Eileen Gray's iconic 1917 Dragon Chair, featuring a carved wood dragon motif and brown leather cushions, is a visually striking Art Deco piece considered hugely influential despite its clean geometric form, as evidenced by its $27.8 million selling price. Are you ready for what a nearly $24 million cabinet looks like? Then feast your eyes on this Florentine Beauty, which commanded an eye-watering selling price of $23.18 million when the hammer dropped at a 2008 Christie's auction. So what's so special here? Well, for starters, this cabinet is about as lavish as it gets, expertly constructed from ebony wood and adorned with pietra dura stone inlays featuring intricate patterns and scenes. Pietra dura is an Italian decorative technique that involves embedding cut and fitted, brightly colored stones into wood or marble to form mosaic-like designs. In addition to its rare pietra dura artistry, this particular cabinet wows with its incorporation of ormolu, the French term for gilded bronze fittings and mounts. The cabinet's standout ormolu work includes its legs, framing, and decorative embellishments finished in 18K matte gold. When you consider this cabinet's exquisite craftsmanship, 350-plus year history, and the monumental amount of time it took artisans to create, it's no wonder why it commanded such an astronomical price at auction. This cabinet is furniture luxury perfected. While drop-front secretary desks designed in the 18th century English Rococo style are quite common, this particular secretary desk blew buyers away when it sold for an astonishing $11.28 million through Sotheby's auction house in 2000. So what makes this antique desk so exceptionally valuable? For starters, it's an immaculately preserved secretary constructed with sublime woodworking mastery. Boasting lustrous mahogany, satinwood bandings, and intricate marquetry, this secretary desk's exceptional artistry and attribution to renowned cabinet maker Thomas Chippendale explain how it shattered estimates at auction, selling for $11.4 million. These next pricey pieces demonstrate that high-ticket furniture isn't just limited to European designs. Fetching $4.8 million apiece, these gorgeous Huanghuali wood horseshoe-back armchairs originate from China and date back to the 18th century. At a combined total of $9.6 million when they sold through Christie's auction house in 2007, they represent the immense value placed on rare antique Chinese furniture today. So what makes these chairs so special? For one, they are constructed using Huanghuali wood, a beautiful dark brown exotic hardwood prized as the son of heaven in Chinese culture. These rare 18th century horseshoe-back Huanghuali armchairs have delicately handcrafted web patterns, but it's the hardwood's prestige and scarcity that drive these minimalist masterpieces representing China's peak craftsmanship to multi-million-dollar prices. Sticking with Chinese artistic mastery for a moment, this next entry is another mind-blowingly expensive Huanghuali wood furnishing, a plank-top pedestal table that fetched $9 million at a 2013 Christie's auction in Hong Kong. Crafted during China's Qing dynasty in the 18th century, this table's stunning yet simple form speaks for itself. It consists of a single wide plank of luminous Huanghuali wood held up by 4 long tapered legs. The wood graining across the tabletop surface features prominent swirling and streaking patterns, while the legs have been carved with subtle concave indentations for added visual interest. Free of any elaborate designs, this table's high value stems from its uncommon width, the premium quality of the Huanghuali timber used, and the respected lineage of its production. Tables of this size were typically only commissioned for the imperial court, indicating this was no standard piece of furniture. Once again, the market has proven fine Chinese antiques fetch astounding sums when they appear at international auction. Kicking off the list's final trilogy of insanely expensive furnishings is this carved mahogany tea table, which netted $6.76 million when it sold at auction through Sotheby's, New York, in 2014. But why so much for a small oval table? Well, besides being magnificently well-preserved, this 1750-century tea table has the distinction of being attributed to renowned 18th-century cabinet maker John Goddard, one of colonial America's most revered furniture craftsmen. Boasting Goddard's signature carved mahogany and clever tea tray design, this 1750-century table has become coveted for its rarity and exceptional craftsmanship. Passed through prominent American families prior to its $6.76 million auction sale, the table's historical significance and flawless condition make its patriotic price tag understandable. Next up is yet another padded furnishing, albeit one that's very unusual, playful, and sure to spark conversation. Sold at a Paris auction in the year 2001 for close to $6.6 million, this bronze and resin coffee table is the work of famed French artist and furniture designer Claude Lalande. True to Lalande's whimsical style, the table features a carved herd of elephants parading up, across, and around the tabletop surface with elongated trunks and tusks. Lalande gave his table design the fitting title Troupeau d'éléphants dans les arbres, which translates to a herd of elephants in the trees. While clearly more fanciful sculpture than practical furnishing, Lalande's nature and animal-themed creations have won him legions of fans in elite interior design circles. This carved elephant table in particular demonstrates incredible artistry through its flowing composition and intriguing scene. The high auction price proves there are plenty of collectors eager to pay top dollar for playful furnishings that double as art. Last but not least, no list of wildly expensive home furnishings would be complete without mentioning a lavishly designed luxury bed. After all, we spend about a third of our lives sleeping, so why not splurge on the ultimate resting place? This custom-made baldachin bed, designed by the prestigious Italian brand Visionaire, which sold for a princely sum of $6.3 million at auction in 2021. One look and it's instantly clear this is no ordinary sleigh bed. Handcrafted by Visionaire's expert artisans, this indulgent bed features a wealth of opulent details. This includes subdivision into two his and hers sides split by a crystal balustrade. Each section has its own motorized articulating backrest and storage compartments built right into the base. And the elegance doesn't end there. This bed also sports exquisitely quilted leather paneling, bronze cast fittings, and refined macassar wood finishing. Even the rear wall serves as art, with geometrically patterned brown and cream upholstery. This opulent Visionaire bed with articulating backrests, storage, and lavish quilting caters to the wealthy pursuing luxury at any. What better place to sleep than a hand-sculpted cocoon costing over $6 million? From a 300-year-old $36 million gemstone chest to a contemporary $6 million sleigh bed, these exorbitantly priced furnishings are made for the ultra-rich seeking one-of-a-kind masterpieces or modern luxury.